it's huge.
Can you give us maybe a little insight of what a peer mentor may experience, or how they might help a patient while they're here at Schwab? Just give us a little insight of almost like a day in the life.
Well, I cannot give you a day in the life because it's not my life. And that's something you'll ask our peer mentors. I just know that as a physician, I view my peer mentors as my partners. They can, with credibility, have a conversation with someone who's an inpatient that I may not be able to have as much as I'd like to have. You know, so I'm like, yeah, of course you can do that Florida chair transfer. Of course you can drive. Of course you can whatever. You know, they're like, you don't know. And so we'll have someone, Patrick or Shat, come to talk with them and show them how to, you know, this is how you can drive, or explain it to them. The peer mentors will explain, you know, this is my job, man. I work and I travel, and, you know, I live alone, or, you know, whatever. And here are the services that can be available to you. And acknowledge, yeah, it's terrifying. And yet, you know, so not to diminish that it is a very scary time, but you can navigate through it. You, whoever the you is, you have that strength. We're, you know, they're there to, in many ways, be the tour guides. Like, you go to a museum and you don't know where to go, and they know where things are. They know where the resources are. Or they may be the individuals that acknowledge the resources might not be there. So here's what I did in the interim. Here's what you might need to do in the interim.
Can you share any happy moments that either you witnessed or some of the other caregivers here witness, you know, a peer mentor to a patient interaction, or it could be, you know, a story as simple as someone, you know, learned something new today. Do you have any stories that you can reflect on of things that you've heard, or maybe the peer mentors have shared with you?
I think that some of the best stories, more than one, like the driving, the story about the driving, you know, changes people's lives. They're like, wait, what? And, you know, all of a sudden in their mind, they're like, oh, okay.